Hey everybody, this is MadPanda Games here, and today we're going to be tackling another part of the Dark Knights demo. So I believe we just made it through the prologue, and now we're going into Chapter 1. So let's get started, guys. Okay, so right now it's still technically the prologue. Okay. Why do I feel as if... Did I do this? Yes, I think this is it. Okay. I stare at the ceiling while lying on the couch. I think about what Ikuya and Iloji said earlier. Someone not from this village? Just in these past few days, I've met 4 new people. Any of them could have moved here around the same time those disappearances started. It's possible that one of them is involved. Against my better judgment, I cannot help but want to investigate them further on my own. The excitement is overwhelming. Probably should not do that. I mean, I know this is a game and this is how you lead it, but you don't do that. And if you can see this Apple software update, I'm very sorry. Hold on. I'm trying to get rid of it. Be gone, Apple software. Okay, it is gone. If you saw it, my bad. If you didn't, ignore this statement. Okay. Who should I investigate first? Oh, okay, wait a minute. Let's save. I don't trust this. Let's go with 4. Okay. The odd guy in the forest, the gentleman at the old house, the weird person who jumped in my room, and the small boy from the park. I think I'm going to go with the weird person who jumped in my room. He seems like the only person who really knows who I am. Okay. He was really suspicious. Okay. An image of him pops up on my mind. Yes, I should definitely investigate this very handsome robber man. Let's go. Let's do it. Could it be him? He was acting pretty weird after all. I told him not to come back, but I don't know if there is a chance of encountering him again. I try to recall his appearance, but he did not have any unique features. What? He's hot! Now that I think about it, however, he had a strange sense of fashion. I have never met anyone who dressed the way he did. Wearing a robber beanie? Yeah, me too. Oh well, no use fretting over it now. I'm sure I'll recognize him if I see him again. I should be able to find him, given how small the village is, and how outlandish he dresses, according to her. Okay, so it's officially Chapter 1. We did it! We made it to Chapter 1! The next day, I wake up from a strange dream about the brown-haired guy from yesterday. He waved at me with a blood-stained hand, then whispered something to, "It's our secret." I do not remember what happened after that. Maybe you guys killed someone together. Maybe you're bonding over murder. Even though it was just a dream, it worries me. My mind is filled with thoughts about everything that has happened recently. I scratch my head and sigh. He was just a weirdo. If he had been a murderer, he would have killed me the moment when we met. After taking a few deep breaths, I eventually calm down and crawl out of my bed. Okay, I still don't think that you should investigate anybody. Just go about your day. Everyone seems like something harmful will come to you if you investigate, but I know this is what the plot calls for, so shall rescind my opinion. I prepare to leave for school. As usual, when I arrive at school, Ikuya greets me with an enthusiastic smile. We chit-chat a little before Ryoji joins us. You know, you say that you haven't seen a style like the guy, but look, they're both wearing crosses. They both have the same hair. I bet if he had a beanie, he'd look just like him, except with the eyes. Do I smell a plot twist? I notice he is unusually moody. Hey, Ryoji, what's wrong? He lets out a sigh, but then forces himself to answer. The rumors about the murders are making me sick. Those people are just spreading lies. Just because the investigators haven't solved them yet, people assume they are slacking off. The whole procedure doesn't happen in a day. People think solving a crime is so easy. That's because they watch those crime shows. It's called, I think it's the NCIS effect, where they think that everything is solved so quickly in like a day, but really it's not. Some people are even claiming the cops are involved with the murder itself. All this nonsense is making it harder for us. I feel especially bad for my dad. Ikuya puts her arm around Ryoji's shoulder. Aw, friendship. Leo, just ignore them. Aw, cute nicknames. Ryoji sighs bitterly and shakes his head. Even my friends are complaining about it. I can't stand listening to them. Then they aren't your friends. We are your friends. At least you have 2 good friends on your side. Huh, which friends are you talking about? Don't get her angry. Ikuya crosses her arms and looks at Ryoji. You don't consider us your friends? Let me think. Now she's angry. Ikuya punches Ryoji. Ow! Stop, I was kidding. Man, she is a mean right hook. To be honest, the murder case has made me curious. Nothing like that ever happened before. This village is peaceful and not very exciting. Every day was the same as any other, like time rewound after midnight, but now the disappearances and murder case has changed that. Despite that, I am not pleased by these events. If I can, I would like to find the culprit behind them. After class ends, I pack my bag and prepare to go home. On my way home, I keep thinking about the guy who broke into my room. It still bothers me. I do not know how or why he did it. Well, I know how he did it. He climbed up through the window, went up the roof, and through the river and over to Grandma's house he went. I hear a familiar voice calling my name, breaking me out of my thoughts. Hey, are you ignoring me? Hey, Ryoji, what are you doing outside of school? Usually that's all I see you. I turn around and see Ryoji right behind me. A little surprised, I step back. How long have you been there? I'm probably following you since the entire time. Ryoji rubs the back of his neck as he raises an eyebrow. Not long. Geez, you should pay attention to your surroundings. Let your guard down and some creep might attack you. No, we'll just beat him up. Because, the last time someone tried to grab us, we beat the living crap out of him. Yeah, that sounds familiar. I mumble to myself and hit his arm playfully. So what are you still doing here? Aren't you going home? Well, I was wondering if you want to walk home together. Something about this is just really suspicious. His suggestion catches me off guard. It has been months since we have walked home together. Something about this I just don't trust. I don't trust him. Ryoji has been so busy with club activities that I barely see him after class. Doing it again after so long would be nice. Of course. Maybe they're related, or like doppelgangers, maybe the same person. We walk home side by side. I do not know what we can talk about, mostly because I am not sure what he's been up to recently. There are many things I can ask. Don't you have club activities after school? I've decided to skip them for today. I feel too tired to stay at school any longer. Probably all these rumors about the police have just drained him of any life. Besides, it feels like we haven't talked much lately. Yeah, usually it's just you and Ikuya, and then Ikuya punches you out. You have duties as the class president. I get that you're busy. I'm sorry for dumping that role on you. I didn't feel suited for it. It's still a bad excuse for spending less time with my friends. I took the role, so it's my responsibility now. If you say so. This might be out of the blue, but is it just me or have we all changed since our first year? Well, everyone changes. Even Ikuya's busy with her own stuff now. Ryoji looks up at the sky with a melancholic expression, as though looking at something nostalgic. To be honest, I feel the same way. But if everything is better this way, then we should let it be. But is everything better this way? Paths meet, cross, and separate. We don't have to cling to the same future. You should follow whatever your heart desires. That seems like ominous wording. You must be joking. The Miyoko I know doesn't let go of relationships that easily. Maybe I've changed. Well, to me, you haven't changed at all. That sounds kinda either good or really bad. You're saying that now, but I think you and I feel the same way. Sorry about my attitude. I got too caught up with things and forgot what I really want to do. Maybe he likes her. It could be that you left me because you thought it was the best for me. Maybe, I think that's what we did. I miss old times with you and Ikuya. We should hang out together again like we used to. Yeah. I mean, that'd be probably good for her, considering she lives alone and she has no friends besides these two, but they're always gone. You don't have to apologize. It's not like anyone is at fault. It has been a while since I have seen this side of Ryoji. Walking home with him brings back memories. I did not think he cared this much about our friendship. All this time, I tried not to get in his way. Perhaps I was the one who did not care enough. Aww. Because Ryoji lives farther than I, we part ways when we reach my neighborhood, and I walk the rest of the way home by myself. I'm home, I say to no one. Obviously, there is no reply, but I still do it out of habit. I feel hungry, so I think about preparing dinner right away. What shall I make today? Something easy like sushi, or should I go for curry? Let's go with sushi. Let's see what I have. As I head to the kitchen, noises from upstairs make me freeze. I bet it's the guy. I bet he's been sleeping in our house while we've been gone. The sounds of opening and closing doors, and the music just got ominous. It could have been the wind, but because of the rumors, I am extra cautious. Could it be the stalker again? It's strange, because I'm sure that I locked all the windows today. I take an umbrella to defend myself and silently move upstairs. No! Get outside, call the cops, and wait till they come back with weapons. I peek through the railing and notice that the light is on my room. My heart is beating rapidly as I hold my weapon tightly. I'll show whoever it is that they're messing with the wrong person. No! Leave and call the police! Slowly, I move closer and press my back against the wall beside the door. I strain my ears for footsteps. I think I can figure out their position. Suddenly, someone walks out of my room. They seem like they are about to leave. They continue heading towards the stairs, having not noticed me. I hold my umbrella firmly and lunge when the person steps within my range. Ah, stop it! I'm not! Ow! His voice sounds familiar, so I pull back. Fumbling in the darkness, I manage to find the hall light switch. The first thing I see is a guy wearing a brown cap facing away from me, and I immediately realize it is the same person who broke into my house the other day. Knew it! Come to steal again, huh? I told you not to let me see your face ever again. You're not looking at my face, though. True. The guy turns around, keeping his distance from me. I raise my umbrella again, but he grabs it before I can do anything else. Let go, pervert! He leans closer and covers my mouth with his hand, the force strong enough to push me back against the wall. First of all, my name is not Pervert. It's Kurato. Second, you shouldn't scream at night. Your neighbors might think you're being assaulted. Isn't that what's happening right now? I give him a sharp look, as if it is not obvious what he is doing right now. See? Look. He looks truthful, but still, this is technically what assault is. I did not consent to this. Don't look at me like that. Believe it or not, I'm here to protect you. Whoa, I pressed the wrong button, my bad. I raise my eyebrow. Yeah, sure, by pinning me against the wall. I try to speak, but my words are muffled. He tilts his head, unable to make out anything I am trying to say. I'll take my hand off so you can talk, but only if you promise not to scream. I make no promises! I nod and slowly he releases his grip. He lets out a deep sigh as he steps back. I cross my arms and wait for a better explanation. If you really are here to protect me, you could try acting like it. You didn't have to climb to my window the other night. Oh, he looks so smug. It was hard to reach you, so I had to improvise. What are you protecting me from? You've heard about the recent killings, right? I'll get straight to the point. You might be on their target list, and I've been assigned as your private guard. Hold on. You're saying that you broke into my house and assaulted me to protect me. I didn't actually break in. Yes, you did. Without permission, it counts as breaking in, no matter who does it. I shake my head and hold out my hand. Show me proof that you really are a private guard. He sounds smug again. He looks so smug, and I really think he's related to Ryoji. Both of them are wearing the cross, and it's just the shirt. The style looks really similar. Kurato digs into his pocket and takes out a badge, handing it to me. To my surprise, he also shows me a gun he had kept hidden under his belt. I recognize the symbol on the front of the badge. Only selected investigators have it. Ryoji often talks about his father's job as an investigator, and how only they are permitted to carry guns and badges with a distinct symbol. Is Kurato an investigator? Huh. I take a closer look at his credentials. Kurato Hakase. Does your family name mean doctor? Huh, Dr. Kurato. It's not my real family name. It was changed after I was adopted. I see. Does that mean you believe me, Miyoko? No, it does not. I give Kurato back his belongings and he keeps them, smiling confidently. Nobody told me about this, though. Yeah, you gonna answer that? It's supposed to be a secret, so we can trap the killer. For now, I'll be keeping an eye on you. Then why did you come into my house and make contact with me? It's supposed to be a secret. This violates my privacy. Maybe I went a bit too far. A bit? How about too much? And what were you doing in my room? Yeah, explain that. Just making sure you're still here, but we weren't there. That makes no sense. I'm pretty sure professionals don't check up on their clients this often. Back there, he gave his gun to me. Not that I would've, but did he not realize that I can simply take it and shoot him? Yeah, but we're no killer. I am stuck with an amateur guard. He could have told me so when he broke in the other night. Then again, I immediately chased him out and didn't give him a chance to explain. That's because he looked like a robber who was there to kill us. You're completely allowed to feel like that. You said I might be on a target list, but how are you so sure they will come after me? The murderer seems to be interested in this neighborhood. The rest of my team are looking after other residents. I'm sure this is shocking, but don't worry. I'll protect you. He looks like he would. He looks very earnest in the face, and plus he is so beautiful. Kurato thinks I must be scared, but instead I look up at him and grin. This is the perfect opportunity. I never knew the murderer would be so close. If I could catch him. This is not what you should be thinking of. This girl is crazy. We are crazy. Miyoko is crazy. I'm crazy. This is crazy. This is nuts. And yet here we are. Looks like we're going to Crazy Town for now. If you're watching out for the murderer, then you'll be involved sooner or later. That means we have a chance to solve this case. You're lucky to have me as a partner. Together we will... I never said you are my partner. Yeah, he's just looking out for us. Not gonna take us into the underbelly of the beast. But I want to help out. You're already helping by being a target. Oosh, that sounds wrong. I continue trying to convince him to let me help him, but he does not budge. I am told to just act as I usually do. Residents aren't supposed to work together with their guards. I'm here to ensure your safety. Professionals don't complete it your way, though. True. You should be thankful you even have a guard. I'm surprised an amateur like you is an investigator. I didn't have a good first impression of you, but I shouldn't judge a book by its cover. I don't expect much, but do your best. Well, I guess that's our blessing. I guess I'll take that as a compliment? A very thin compliment. I give him a nonchalant look and shrug. Thank you for explaining the situation to me. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to sleep. You might as well go home. I told you that I'm going to watch you closely. Does that mean he's sleeping in our house now? Watch me... closely? Kurato looks around uncomfortably, rubbing the back of his neck. I do not get why he is still hanging around, so I ask what is bothering him. Man, we are dense. Like I asked last time, can I stay here? Sure. My jaw almost drops after hearing this. I put my hand on my face and take a deep breath. He is still insistent about that, so I guess it is not a joke. If I allowed him to stay, it might make his job of protecting me easier. Still, it is unbelievable that a guy like him was assigned to me. I might actually be safer without him around. Something is strange about Kurato. I just cannot pinpoint what. I should get to know him better before jumping to conclusions. But if something about him rubs you the wrong way, listen to your gut. There is a murder running around. There is 4 men. You have no idea who they are. One of them is trying to Save you by making sure you're a target for a murderer? Use your gut. These men cannot be trusted. I decide to give him the benefit of doubt and let him stay. Kurato is overjoyed for my decision, as if I saved his life. This is not a good idea. You sound like a homeless person. Did I skip something? No, I don't think so. I am. Oh, that's why he's like I saved his life, because he's homeless. Sort of. I live by myself, but I can barely pay the rent. You are brutally honest. Kurato laughs softly at my comment. I take another look at him. For a homeless person, I wonder how he got such a high position. If he's the brother of Ryoji and his father is like the police chief, that would explain so many things. It requires exceptional grades and abilities to become an investigator. The guy before me got taken down by a high school girl with an umbrella. Hopefully, I will not regret my decision. We probably will. I take Kurato around my house and show him where the important rooms, like the kitchen and bathroom, are. We finally stop in the guest room, which is right next to my room. After that, he thanks me politely and I leave him alone. Lock your door, girl. It has been a long time since someone has stayed in my place. I do not know how long he will be here, but it should not be a problem. No one really checks up on me, and I would not mind some company at home. My first impression of him was terrible, but that may change. I'm curious what he's got up his sleeve. Before I go to sleep, I take a quick shower. With a large towel wrapped around my body, I look at myself in the mirror. Ikuya has always teased me that I should interact more often with people, but I always seem to attract creeps. I must look like an easy target or something. Besides, I think my personality frightens people instead. I understand that. I frighten people a lot too. Maybe I should work on that. I also understand that. I need to work on that as well. Whoa! Oh God, he's hot. Suddenly, the door swings open, revealing Kurato standing outside the bathroom. I freeze on the spot when I notice that he is not wearing anything except for a towel hanging from his waist. My gaze lingers on his fair build. He must have gone through a lot of training to achieve such a body. He looks fitting for the role of investigator like this. But we should stop staring if he's an investigator and we are a high school girl. God, what am I thinking? Kurato does not seem to be aware that I was already in the bathroom. When he notices me, he looks at me from top to bottom. I do not know what is going through his head, but he keeps staring. I wait for him to say something, but after a moment I break the silence myself. Hey, were you planning on joining me? Don't make a smug joke. He seems surprised. Sorry. Kurato turns away, his cheeks red, and quickly closes the door. I find his reaction funny. Well, at least he's not a pervert. I'll let you off for now, because I'm to blame for forgetting to lock the door. I told you to lock the door, girl. Knock next time. There is a muffled sound of agreement behind the door, followed by footsteps. He must have gone back to his room. I take a deep breath and close my eyes. I should have gone in mad, but he seemed to be more flustered than I am. Luckily, I have a towel around me. If he had come in at a different time, I would not have let him leave unscathed. Oh yeah, we would have punched him in the face. His first day and he is already causing trouble. Okay, I think I'm going to save here and do another part in the next video. So let's save. Saving number 5. Okay, and so it shows that we're going to the Kurato route. So I'll probably have to go back and do other routes later. So this is MadPanda signing out. If you like my content and you want to see more content like this, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell for notifications. Once again, this is MadPanda signing out. See you later, guys.